Welcome back to Chapter 2 of Logstash 101. Here, we are going to begin central pipeline management. So buckle up, press start, and let's start parsing. So we've created our Logstash instance. We've configured Logstash and created our certs and whatnot. Next thing that's up, we're going to create our pipeline. Remember, we called it Elastic-Agent. I've created the pipeline for you that you can just copy and paste in. There's our input for beats, our filter where we're going to create that ingest node at Logstash to parse our data and then output it to our Elastic cluster. Go ahead and put copy, highlight everything, and paste it in there. If we wanted to increase our batch size or if our queue type set it's persistent disk instead of memory, you can do that as well there. But we're only going to just use the defaults for this instance. So go ahead and click Create and Deploy. Next thing that's up, we're going to look for our fleet settings. So fleet settings. And remember, you got this. Now we're going to define our output. So from here, it's going to be Logstash, name Logstash. Our host is going to be that host-1 port 5044. And then we're going to have to set up TLS connection. So we have to fill these 3 blocks out. In order to do that, we have to hop back and forth between Logstash and our UI. So hop over to Logstash, cat out that CA cert file, hover over everything, gets copied to clipboard, and then you can hop back to the Elastic UI like so, and then paste. We now have to do the SSL certificate. So hop back over to Logstash. I like to give it a few entries just to be on the safe side. Copied. Hop back over to the Elastic UI. Paste. And then finally, our client SSL cert, which is that PKCS8 format that we created. Copied. Back over to the Elastic UI. Paste. And then that's it. Now we can click our Save and Apply settings. Next up, what we're going to do is modify our policy. So we have agent policies right there. And we have this Logstash Elastic agent policy that we're going to edit. Within here, we're going to add an integration. So we have a whole bunch, but in this case, we just want Logstash. And within Logstash, a little bit of a change that we're going to do. We have to modify that metrics portion. Remember, we set authentication to it. So in our advanced options, we're going to give the username Logstash-user that we configured, as well as Logstash password with capital L, same combination as my luggage. While not in the instructions here, note inside the metrics, it's going to check every 30 seconds. I'm going to lower this to every 10 seconds. So we get more data coming in a little more quickly. And plugin metrics, let's also do that every 10 seconds. By default, it's going to automatically know where to read our Logstash logs. So we're fine. Add integration. Next, we're going to deploy our Elastic agent. So actions, add agent. And since we're running a Linux x86 instance, select that. Click our little copied icon. And we're going to hop over for our Logstash CLI, import rooms, and fire away. It'll take a few moments for it to install. Once it does, we will then have our Elastic agent deployed. So click hit Y and hit enter. It's going to install our files. Hop back over. See it's been enrolled. Ding, it's done. Let's check on that Elastic agent so we can look for the overview. Now we can see host 1 and all the various data sets it's now bringing in. That's the end of this chapter. We'll see you on the next one where we get to really have some fun.